In a cozy little house lived a baby named Roman. Roman had the blondest hair, the bluest eyes, and a curiosity that knew no bounds. But one sunny morning, a disaster of epic proportions struck. His binky was gone. He searched his crib, he searched under his favorite blanket, but it was nowhere to be found. Panic began to set in. Determined, Roman began his investigation. The living room was his first target. He waddled over to his toy box, and with a mighty heave, flipped it over. Building blocks, stuffed animals, and colorful rings scattered everywhere. No binky. Where could it be? Said Roman. Next, Roman walked to the kitchen. He opened the snack cupboard, pulling out puffs and crackers, creating a crunchy, crumbly mess on the floor. Still no binky. He checked under the sofa, behind the curtains, and even in the dog's water bowl. The house was a complete disaster, but his beloved binky was still missing. Roman knew this was no ordinary case. This called for a professional. He needed to become Baby Detective Roman. He found a tiny trench coat, a little fedora, and a magnifying glass which was actually just a teething toy, but it looked the part. His mission was clear: find the missing binky, no matter where it was hiding. The world was his crime scene. First, he commandeered a toy airplane. Boom, he babbled, soaring through the imaginary skies. His first stop, Italy. He crawled through ancient ruins, peeked into pizza ovens, and even checked the Leaning Tower of Pisa. He asked the pigeons binky, but they just cooed and flew away. No luck, his binky was still missing in the big world. Undeterred, he boarded a toy ship and sailed the high seas, his little hat perched perfectly on his head. He landed in Brazil, where he wiggled his way through a colorful carnival and searched the sandy beaches. He even tried to ask a monkey in the rainforest, but the monkey just chattered and swung away. The binky was nowhere to be found. Baby Detective Roman realized this mystery was bigger than he thought. It wasn't just on Earth. It had to be in space. Roman began building his very own rocket ship. Beep boop up, he announced, counting down from 3. Well, he just babbled 3 times and blasted off. He landed on the big, cheesy moon. He bounced in low gravity, checking craters and looking behind moon rocks. He even waved at the Earth, a tiny blue marble in the sky. But even on the moon, there was no binky. Exhausted from his worldwide and intergalactic search, Detective Rome knew it was time to head home. He piloted his pillow rocket back to his living room, just as the sun was beginning to set. The clues had run cold, the trail was gone. Defeated, he collapsed onto a soft rug, his little detective outfit still on, and drifted off to sleep, dreaming of pacifiers that floated just out of reach. A little while later, he felt a gentle touch. He blinked his sleepy blue eyes open and saw his mom smiling down at him. And what was that in her hand? It was his binky. Where had it been all this time? Was it in her pocket? Under the pillow? The mystery was right there, waiting to be solved. But he was just too tired to care. He snuggled into his mom's warm arms. The comfort of his binky finally back where it belonged. And so, the case of the missing binky was never officially solved. But Baby Detective Roman was finally at peace. Thanks for watching our story. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more adventures.